Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Today I want to talk about influence. I want to talk about platform. I want to talk about reach. I want to talk about voice. I want to talk about all the things that our culture really loves to talk about, right? And we love too. We love to have influence. We love to talk about, right? We can get something on social media. We can tweet in an instant. We can say things and we can generate followers. We can have influence and oftentimes, the world's strategy for building a platform and for branding and marketing, all those things are very helpful and fruitful when done with the right heart. But James, he lends us a alternate model that I think protects our hearts and helps us to sustain a healthy platform and a voice that I think is really beneficial for us as believers. This is what James says. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will lift you up. Jesus says in the Gospels, he puts it this way, whoever tries to exalt himself will actually be humbled, but the person who humbles himself will be exalted. Now, here's the thing. We don't know how God wants to exalt and to lift us up. And in fact, what the Lord is showing me and teaching me is that the size and the scope and the megaphone that God chooses to give me really is not up to me. That's not my job. My job is to guard my heart and to make sure my heart is faithful and humble before Him. Because what I've seen and what I've experienced is that if your platform becomes too big for your character and your heart, your character can't uphold the platform that you have. But if the foundation of your character and your heart is so strong, then it's like God can entrust a platform that can continue to grow to whatever size and scope that He determines. And ultimately, what God looks at is the heart. The world looks at the platform. But man, how many of you know a lot of people who have a really big platform, but when you get to know them, their heart is like super ugly. It's probably about 10 years ago. That's probably about 10 years ago. I got to this place where I wanted people to know my heart, and if they knew me one-on-one, and if they could walk away from that interaction and say, you know what, that guy is pretty much the same guy that I see on the stage or that I see in public, or that, you know what, if there was some integrity and there was some congruency, then for me, that was the win. And for the last 10 years or so, I like to say I've been devoting myself to that because, man, humility goes a long way in front of people. I'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Dose.